about the nine, and they thought he was calling on Elijah.
Yeah, yep, that's right.
But people there had an understanding on the fact that reincarnation.
Because back then they didn't understand. But I mean, like back then they understood that Elijah had to come.
Right, right.
But even back then they didn't understand that Elijah came already.
Right, right.
Because they didn't understand that they were looking at the anointed.
Come.
Goddamn, you dumbass niggas, man.
Yeah, the Lord had to basically, we had to break it down to the 12 disciples so they could get it. But you guys come along and y'all got the perfect understanding. You're just simple. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Hanabium, the prophet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Aliyah Hanabium, or the prophet. Hanabium, that's how you say, Nabium is how you say the prophet. It's Aliyah Hanabium. La Panya, to your face.
The prophet.
Okay? La Panya, to your face.
Yep.
I'll bring him to your face.
Him.
I'm going to bring Elijah, the prophet, to your face, man.
Not some other guy. I'm sending Elijah.
Alright, let's get Matthew chapter 11, verse 7. Start at verse 7 and read all the way down to 15.
Matthew chapter 11, verse 7. And as they departed, Yahawashi began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, What went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind. But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment. Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in the king's houses. But what ye went out for to see? A prophet? Yea, I say unto you, and much more than a prophet. Or more than a prophet.
He's talking about John the Baptist right now. Go ahead.
For this is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Here it says, I send my messenger. He's just paraphrasing. Because in the actual scripture he's quoting, Malachi, it says, I will send you Elijah the prophet.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violence taketh by force.
Yep, go ahead.
For all
that was talking about the Roman Empire. Because right now, at that time, that's what was going on. They were transitioning between the time of the Greeks and the Romans.
Yep.
Which really, it was the Greco-Roman Empire, if you want to get technical. Because a lot of those same practices and customs and gods and all that, and rituals and ways that they were oppressing our people was the same.
Right.
Go ahead.
For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if ye will receive it,
and if you'll receive it, now I gotta look that up. I gotta look that word up. If you'll receive it,
right?
If you'll receive it,
I mean, if you can understand it, if it's like the scriptures say in Ecclesiasticus, the 3rd chapter, that don't seek out things that are above you. All right, so if you can receive it, then it's going to say this is John. All right, but you guys obviously couldn't receive it. Not only could you not receive it, you got proud and boasted in the fact that reincarnation doesn't exist. Yahawashi couldn't have been Solomon, John couldn't have been Elijah, but the scriptures are plain and clear on the fact that those things are so.
Yeah, and that word receive is dekomai, which means, or dechomai, which means to take with the hand, to take hold of, to take up, receive, to receive or grant access to a visit in order to refuse intercourse of friendship, meaning it's something that, it says of the thing offered in speaking, teaching, instruction. To receive favorably.
Right.
To give ear to embrace it.
Right.
Make one's own, to approve, not to reject it.
Yeah.
So in other words, you rejected it, man.
Yep.
Therefore the Lord gonna reject you niggas, man.
Yep.
You rejected it, And here the Lord is saying, look, if you can receive it, if you cannot reject this,
right,
this man is Elias, man.
Mm-hmm.
That messenger is Elias, is Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, brother.
And if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Y'all got ears, but y'all ain't got ears to hear, because like in Isaiah chapter 6 and 9.
Right, come on.
The Lord shut, and Matthew chapter 13 and 9. The Lord shut you niggas off, man.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all's too busy smoking that weed and listening to that whack-ass rap y'all was making, man.
Yeah.
You niggas are corny, man.
Just terrible.
You niggas are corny, man. Corny on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And we calling you niggas too, man.
That's right.
Hey, so don't come off making a video, oh, they calling us niggas and being carnal. You are niggas. You're black on the inside, man.
Yeah. Yep.
You're dark, man. And the Lord said that. He said, if your eyes are filled with darkness, how great is that darkness, man?
That's right.
That makes you a nigga, man.
Yep. That's right.
Okay? Now, jump from there to chapter 16, start at verse 13.
16. Matthew chapter 16. Whoops. Matthew chapter 16.
Like I said, man, we're just going through quick. I mean, because reincarnation have been broken down so many times. We're just giving you examples, you know, just basic examples. And then we're going to give you another example of the Lord, Solomon, and all that. And then we're just going to give you the basic process of reincarnation.
Right.
And then, you know, just leave it at that, man.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
Matthew 16, verse 13. When Yahawashi came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, who do men say that I am, the Son of Man? Who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?
Yeah, right.
And they said, some say thou art John the Baptist, right? Some Elias, others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. And he said unto him, but who ye say that I am?
Right. Meaning, no, look, they said that. That means they understood reincarnation.
Yeah, yep.
You know, they wasn't saying it like, you know, being like, thinking that was crazy.
Right. Why would they ask, or why would they say that?
They were just saying, like, hey, man, we've been chopping it up. You know, some of us was like, man, we going through the scriptures. You might be Jeremiah, you might be Elijah.
Right.
Some thought you might be John the Baptist came back from the dead.
Okay.
Hey, even Herod thought that John the Baptist came back from the dead. He said, look, I beheaded John. Who was this dude?
Right.
Because a lot of people was going around saying that John the Baptist came back to life through who the world called Jesus Christ, man. Okay,
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 16, and Simon, or 15 again, he saith unto them, but whom say ye that I am?
Yeah.
And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living power.
Now, how the first creation of the Most High gonna be down here in flesh, man? Without again being incarnated, man.
Right.
Or well, you'll say, well, wait a minute, that was the first time he was incarnated. Oh, no. We're going to prove it.
Yep.
We're going to prove that that's not the case, man. Oh, no. We're going to tumble that shit, man. That shit getting matumbled, man. Okay, that's it on that. Now jump to Matthew chapter 17, verse 9.
Matthew chapter 17, verse 9. And as they came down from the mountain, Yahawashi charged them, saying, Tell the vision to no man, until the Son of Man be risen again from the dead. And his disciples asked him, saying, Why then say the scribes that Elias must come first?
Right, because they had just seen a vision. You know, the Lord basically was projecting the spirit of Elijah and Moses. And they had just seen a vision, and they were like, well, wait a minute. If that's Elijah, you know what I'm saying, why do they say that Elijah must first come? Right? Go ahead.
But I say unto you, verse 11, and Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall come first and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias has come already.
He came already, man. At the time that he was speaking. Go ahead.
Right. And they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed.
Yeah, like cut his head off. Go ahead.
Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer them.
Yep.
Then the disciples understood that they spake unto them of John the Baptist.
Because he had been talking to them over and over about it, man. And really the Lord had the right to get mad at them, man. Because he already made it plain.
Right.
Look, if you got ears to hear, that's Elijah, man.
Right.
This guy John the Baptist, that's Elijah.